Hi, YouTube.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Twirls fingers. Twirls my hair in between my fingers. Today we're watching the creepiest TikToks on the internet. Say hi, YouTube chat. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, let's get started.
This is the most
videos.
disturbing, creepy, and
like
weird
creepy
TikTok account on the entire
I
platform.
don't like creepy
Right, I
masks
have
like
to
that.
talk about this account because it's so creepy, and this is the second video
Wait.
I have.
Actually, I have a pretty fucked up story before we even start. Before we even start, so, like, my neighbor, so when I used to live with my family, you know, my parents and everything, and you guys remember, like, a few years ago that it was, like, a trend to dress up as a clown and scare people, like, at night, like, in the middle of the street and stuff? Well, my siblings were very young, and our neighbors, we don't have, like, a good relationship with them because they're mean. They're really mean. And bitter and jealous over nothing. And it was so messed up because the dad of our neighbors, like, he messes with my siblings a lot because my siblings would like to play outside. And the house is kind of like, you know, they like face each other and stuff. But the houses are near each other, and my siblings would play on their respective side of, like, where they could play, and the neighbor wouldn't like that when, like, any, like, balls or toys would, like, roll over to their side. And one day, for some reason, he thought it would be, like, some funny haha joke to wear this, like, really creepy clown mask and chase my siblings. Keep in mind, they're, like, really young. It was horrible. It was horrible. I do not like my neighbors. My old neighbors, they're horrible, dude. I hope whenever I, like, move to, like, a new place, if I have neighbors, I hope they're nice. Because every neighbor experience I've had, freaking horrible. Even, like, right now where I live right now with my roommates, the neighbors that are, like, you know, there, we'll park on, like, the street. And keep in mind, the public street. We park on a public street, not even in front of their house. But there's, like, a specific street next to their house, that is not directly in front of their house, so it's not obstructing any of their parking spots. It's, like, just next to it. On the street, public street, keep that in mind. I have to keep reiterating that. They'll get mad if you park there, and they will be so petty and park right in front of our driveway. They'll park their car on our, like, actual parking right in front. We're like, for what, dude? Like, I swear, people are so fucking petty. It's annoying. Like, you don't own the street, motherfucker.
These kids, teens on TikTok, more so found human remains in a suitcase down by the river.
This video gets really, really, really dark, and
it's
it sounds
tough.
so
I like
ironic
these videos.
because it's TikTok, but you guys would be surprised with the stuff that goes on over there.
TikTok is a fun, lighthearted platform, right? Well, there's a darker side of TikTok that you might not want to see. But don't worry, we went there so you don't have to. These are the creepiest TikToks on the internet. We're starting with the lighter stuff to the more disturbing TikToks at the end. So my goal this year, guys, is to give you guys more videos without sacrificing quality. And it would mean the world to me if you subscribe. And I promise I will do my absolute best to create the best videos I possibly can for you guys. I'm Visual Venture, and you
Okay, my goats.
the Demon Dolls. In the summer of 2024,
Is he gonna talk about
TikTok was a
Labubu?
horror show, and it was because of a doll. The video that started the panic was posted by a mom named Maribel Flores.
Wait, it's
In the
actually
video,
Labubu.
Maribel's daughter ran
It is
into her
Labubu's.
room looking terrified. The girl
Dude,
claimed
I got, like,
something was wrong
fucking
with her
10 of them
Labubu
in my
doll.
room right now.
His eye just turned green.
Maribel thought she was joking until she took a closer look.
What happened?
It just turned green, and I was cleaning my room.
What do you mean it turned green?
His eyes turned green?
It's his eye.
His eye?
Yeah.
Up close, the doll
What
looked
the
wrong,
hell?
but it wasn't just the eyes. The doll's smile looked stretched, almost like the smile was wider than before. The family was so spooked that they burned the Labubu doll.
It's
No,
actually
not
his mom.
Labubu,
The video
my
went
birthday.
viral.
Give it to
Soon,
me.
other parents came
I'll take
forward. They left
him.
comments
That
saying
looks
their
like a
kids had similar
Labubu though, I'm not gonna
experiences with their
lie.
Labubu dolls. One mom said her 6-year-old
looks
woke up
fake.
crying in the middle of the night. Her child begged her to
Dude,
throw
I
the
have
doll
not
away
been
because
possessed by
it's
a
a demon. Another
Labubu
claimed
yet.
her 5-year-old saw the doll's eyes change to
I
a
sleep
green
with, like, so
color.
many of
That
them in
same
my
kid
room,
swore that the
and they're
doll
just
would
there
laugh
in my
at
little
her late
collection.
at night. The pattern was impossible to ignore. Different homes, different kids, the same creepy
What
details.
is that,
glowing
bro?
Eyes, twisted smiles, and strange sounds at night.
Be
It was
for real.
deeply unsettling. And the internet had one question. Were Labubu dolls
They're so
cursed?
cute.
Labubu
I like
isn't a random
them.
stuffed toy. It's
I
inspired
don't know,
by a
people hate
character
on them,
from
but
a book
I-
series.
Labubu is a species
I
of
like 'em,
mythical
Chad.
creatures created by artist Kaseng Lung. She is part of a larger series simply called The Monsters.
It got so popular that people would camp outside stores just to buy a Labubu doll.
A crowd of 2,500
Dude, oh my
people
God, that was
showed up at
crazy,
its Century
yeah.
City location.
One time I went to the mall early for like something else, and I was like, wait, they have like a vending machine for Labubus. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get it in line to get one. And they didn't have, it's a little vending machine, so it doesn't have a lot in them of each product. And it sucked because like I saw there was like what, 4 people in front of me in the line, and there was enough to so everyone could get one Labubu, right? Nah, bro, these motherfuckers, you could tell they were scalpers. The 2 motherfuckers in the front of the line took them all. But greedy ass motherfuckers took all the Labubus, they bought them all, and we were just there like, okay, you just can't leave one for everyone, right? You just have to hog them all. It's so stupid. I hate when people get like that and, you know, buy everything.
Before 6:30 a.m. And that's become the
I heard
norm
the trend
for
kind
many
of
of the
died down
company's
though, so
releases.
it's not as
But
bad
as
right
more
now.
people took the dolls home, the TikTok stories
That's my
began.
favorite
More
set,
and
the
more
little
people
tie-dye one.
believed the dolls were cursed.
I don't believe they're cursed. That's just me though.
The fact that the energy boundaries that are on this doll are gone.
Someone even found a
Listen.
connection between the doll and a
I'm very
demon from
50-50
ancient
on paranormal
mythology.
stuff,
Someone
and I
noticed
think it
that
can be
Labubu
real,
looked
but
similar to a
I don't know.
creature
I
named
don't know about these Labubus, dude. They're
Pazuzu.
just
Was an
fucking
ancient
little
demon that caused
character.
all manner of mischief, including storms and drought. He's even been labeled
There's
too
so many
dangerous
other,
to
like,
worship. Pazuzu has been
plushies
depicted in
and
Hollywood movies.
stuff like
People
that
online
that
started
are,
making
like,
side-by-side
quote-unquote,
comparisons.
demonic or, like,
Labubu's
gothic
ears looked like
nature.
Pazuzu's horns. Their teeth were almost identical. Even the names sounded similar. Soon, the hashtag Labubu Pazuzu was
Pazuzu, what the
trending.
fuck?
In weeks, the hashtag had over 3.3 million
Labubu
views.
Pazuzu.
Digging deeper, someone found a Simpsons episode where Homer
shit.
receives a cursed doll named Pazuzu.
Simpsons warned us the Labubu doll is evil. In Treehouse of
Oh
Horror
my
28.
god. Dude, the Simpsons like predicting everything. Do you guys believe
Homer
that,
orders
chat?
pizza. Instead, a tiny dusty crate arrives. Inside is Pazuzu.
That clip sent the
I
paranoia
don't know
into
if it's-
overdrive.
I don't know
Some
about
Labubu
that.
owners decided to take extreme
I think
measures.
people are
One
reaching with this
TikToker
one.
burned her Labubu
No,
on camera.
don't burn the Labubu. Give it to me. Give it to me. I'll take it. that was such a pretty one too.
I am not kidding. Do not buy these things.
Did it
But
talk
as
to
the doll
you?
burned, something strange happened to the fire. It started to turn blue. Her video
Oh.
inspired a wave of
Maybe there was a
copycat
chemical in the
burnings. More and
Labubu
more
that made
people
the
filmed themselves
fire
burning
turn
their
blue.
dolls.
I
Others
know that could
tried
happen, right?
rituals instead.
Yeah, be
One
at
girl
least be
brought her
safe.
Labubu to church. Some countries even banned the dolls completely. In Iraq, authorities declared Labubu dolls were unsafe for children. But not everyone was scared of the dolls. In the UK, people wanted Labubu dolls so much that they were willing to fight.
There's been crowd shoving and reports of fighting
Jesus.
in the long
Yeah, I
lines
think people take
waiting
it
for
too
the
far when it
collectible.
comes to,
The
like,
distributor has since halted in-store sales across the
acting
UK.
like fucking animals when they're trying to get specific things that are like trendy and popular. It's so embarrassing, especially when it's adults doing it. When you see them like running, trampling each other, pushing each other, starting fights over shit like this. I'm like, dude, don't be materialistic. It's fine to collect stuff, but like, you know, don't hurt other people over it. That's kind of
Despite all the
cringe.
fear, Labubu dolls are still being
Secondhand
sold. The
embarrassment.
Labubu Pazuzu hashtag is still on TikTok, and the stories keep coming. This next
Adult
story is
hoarding
about a
physical
TikToker who
gotchas are
found
the
something
worst. Dude,
terrifying in her home.
Sorry, I keep pausing it. It's the same thing as with like Stanley cups and like the hydro flasks when they were popular. You don't see people doing it anymore because it's not the trend right now. The Labubus came after. But it's, oh, Pokemon cards, yeah, that too. It's insane.
The secret room.
You embarrassing.
This woman noticed something wrong with her bathroom
Hi,
mirror,
Chica, how
and
are
she
you,
was
babe?
right because she made a disturbing discovery. In April 2021, Samantha Hartso posted a TikTok titled "A New York City Mystery." It looked like a regular apartment vlog at first, but it wasn't. The clip started with Samantha's bathroom. She was confused.
So I walk into my bathroom. Right here, I feel cold air blowing on me. There's not a vent or anything.
Samantha was determined to find out where the cold air was coming from, so she started searching the bathroom. Eventually, she found the source.
So I start feeling, and the air is coming from the mirror.
When she pulled the mirror forward, her jaw dropped. There was no wall behind the mirror, just a deep, dark hole. A hole large enough for someone to crawl through.
I need more answers. I have to go in and figure out what is on the other side of my bathroom. Like, what if someone's living in there?
For the roommates watching,
What the
she
hell? That's
decided to see what was
creepy.
inside. Samantha
What if someone's
strapped a
living in
flashlight to
there?
her head and climbed into the hole. She also grabbed a hammer for protection.
Hi,
What she
Pooh.
found at the other end of the tunnel was super creepy. There was an entire apartment hidden behind her wall, and it made her wonder, what if someone was living there? The apartment had 3 bedrooms. Pipes and wires hung
That's
from
actually
the
really
ceiling.
scary,
The
'cause
floor
what if,
was
like,
damaged. The kitchen
person
and
was going
bathroom
into her
didn't work.
house
Then she saw something that made her freak
when
out.
she was gone. Because all you have to do is lift the fucking
Those
mirror.
trash bags suggested that someone might be living there. There was also a water bottle on the floor. It looked fresh, like someone drank from it
hell
recently.
nah.
Samantha
I'm
kept
suing.
moving, constantly checking over her shoulder.
I did find myself having to remind myself.
Pokemon card shouldn't upset me
that
because
there could
generally
be somebody.
Pokemon is
She even
supposed to be a
found
fun
the
card
front
game
door
and
to the
kids and card
hidden
players can
apartment.
collect
She
and play,
quickly
but now it's
locked it from
just
the
scalpers.
inside.
Oh,
She
yeah.
climbed back through the hole and
Scalpers
into her
ruin a
bathroom.
lot of things. I hate them.
I'm gonna go ahead and lock
Horrible.
this door. Made it out alive. My landlord's getting a really fun phone call tomorrow.
Samantha's TikTok videos about the apartment
I wonder if
behind
they
her
update us
bathroom
on what
went
happened.
viral. The videos got
Yeah,
over
scalpers
20
really like to ruin a lot
million
of
views.
things.
People in the
They're
comment section
horrible.
were scared for her. They thought whoever lived there might come
They're
after her.
horrible. It should
Samantha's
be
story
illegal.
even
All, like-
made the news.
On New at 11.
I feel like all platforms that like let you resell stuff on should ban scalpers. I feel like it should be illegal and they should get banned. That's the only way people are gonna stop. If they like physically do not allow you to sell, you know, resell shit for such high prices. I think we should take a page out of Deadpool's book when it comes to scalpers. You're gonna hate me, but I've never watched Deadpool. Not yet. Hello, I love you. How are you?
Tonight, a hole in the wall behind a bathroom mirror
Yeah.
led to a secret room.
Experiencing viral fame after documenting a mysterious discovery behind the bathroom mirror in her New York apartment.
Then she got invited to the Ellen Show.
From New York City, please welcome Samantha Hartso.
Wow, the Ellen Show.
Hello, Samantha.
So how did the story end? Did Samantha ever find out who was living behind her wall?
Wow.
Samantha said she asked her landlord, but he didn't know
Strike, thank you for the
anything
follow.
about the hidden apartment. For her safety, they decided to cement the mirror to the wall. Better safe than sorry, right? This next creepy TikTok
They
attracted
didn't know
the
any
attention of
bullshit,
the
dude.
FBI.
They knew
The
something.
mystery of Bond Skinny.
Maybe they were living in there. Something sauce.
In 2018, a
Some-
TikToker
Ew,
named Bonnie started
ew,
getting
I don't
attention
like
for her
that.
weird content. Bonnie never
Ew,
showed.
Oh, I'm shooting you. Oh,
So how did the
what the
story
fuck
end?
did I do?
Did Samantha ever find out who was living behind her wall?
I think my
Samantha
gun
said she
triggered
asked her
something.
landlord, but he didn't know
My bad.
anything about the hidden apartment. For her safety, they decided to cement the mirror to the wall. Better
How do they
safe
not
than sorry,
know?
right?
Don't they
This
have
next
a
creepy
built-in
TikTok
floor plan?
attracted the
That's- yeah, that's
attention
what I'm saying,
of
it's a
the
little sus.
FBI. The mystery of Bond Skinny.
The
In
intention of the
2018,
FBI?
a TikToker named
Ooh,
Bonnie started
I
getting
can't look at her,
attention
bro.
for her weird content.
She gives me the
Bonnie never
heebie-jeebies.
showed her real face. In every video, she wore a clown mask with a creepy smile. The mask had the words, "I
Maybe
like
she's just being
sweets,"
edgy?
written across the forehead.
Well, I'm Bonnie.
Can she even see through the mask?
I like you.
At first, Bonnie filmed dance videos in her garage, but as her followers increased, the tone of her content shifted. She started filming in a new location she called the Forever Room.
That's so funny.
Forever room. This is where I live, and no one really knows that I live here.
That's when she filmed her creepiest video. One day, Bonnie made a thank you video for her followers, but her words were jumbled like a child struggling to speak.
I'm just so happy that people think that I'm, I don't know, pretty, and I'm just so happy that and I love you guys so much.
Then she said something that scared her viewers.
You can tell this person is just mentally ill.
And I just
they could be doing it for like
so much. I would do things
intentionally, you know.
She said without her followers, she would do things that are bad. It felt less like gratitude and more like a warning.
What do you mean by
her
that?
Followers were the only thing stopping her from doing something.
Dude, she'd be a good actor in
From there,
Halloween
her
Horror
content
Nights.
got stranger. She played with dolls, making them talk to each other. One of the dolls looked exactly like Bonnie.
One of the dolls bears a resemblance to Bonnie's mask, complete with the same "I love sweets" line written on her forehead.
Viewers noticed how the other dolls treated the Bonnie doll.
There are other dolls present, and they seem to bully the Bonnie doll over her appearance.
In another clip, Bonnie showed pictures of fashion models with their faces crossed out. She also scribbled on the pictures like a child, something about being pretty or ugly. Viewers thought this was a cry for help. One wrote, "I'm genuinely worried about this person. I really hope this catches the attention of either the police
help if she needs
or a
it."
therapist." Then came the bathroom video. Bonnie was pounding on the bathroom door begging to be let out. Her viewers panicked. One wrote, "This isn't a joke anymore. Please find her location and call the police." People even tagged the FBI and CIA. Her videos kept getting worse, especially when a mysterious person named Mr. Man appeared. Bonnie posted drawings of the two of them together. Here's one of them. Mr. Man wore a strange mask and never showed his
Maybe
real
there's just
face.
like a
In one video,
couple
Bonnie
who
seemed
likes,
afraid of him.
Scary birthday.
Hey, sorry, Mr. Mint's not really happy.
I want to go to Universal.
Hurry this up.
In one
Nights
Instagram
so
post, Bonnie
badly
was
this
sitting
year 'cause
inside
they're
a dog
actually
cage,
having a
and it
full
seemed that
FNAF
Mr.
scare
Man
maze.
put her
Yeah,
there.
I'm going.
Hi, this is
I'm gonna try
Bonnie's
to record a
foster
vlog.
father. Bonnie is safe and sound and at the house with me currently.
The post ended with "Do not call the cops. Thank you." Bonnie's followers were convinced she was being held captive, so they tagged the FBI over and over again.
Messages
Not
like
long
that are,
after,
like,
Bonnie reappeared. Her voice was calm
hard to
and normal,
believe.
not the childlike tone viewers were used to.
She is in her kennel, as this is my form of punishment. As some of you know, Bonnie ran away from her housing.
Shortly after, she deleted all her social media accounts. And that's when the truth came out. The entire thing was fake. It was performance art. Bonnie allegedly had a facial condition that made her insecure. So Bonnie's content was an art project to enable her to express feelings she couldn't say outright. Mr. Man wasn't real either, just another character she invented.
Yeah,
what seemed
I
like
told
a
you they were
desperate
just
cry for help
cosplaying.
was just a performance. Or was it? Up next is a case that affected many innocent people. Manchester nightlife. In December 2023, a TikTok titled Manchester Nightlife 1 AM started making the rounds. It looked like normal nightlife content, but there was something sinister going on in that clip. The video opened with a woman standing on the street. She wasn't aware that she was being filmed. Then the camera switched to two other women. None of these women knew they were being recorded. The camera got really close to them. They were extreme close-ups showing inappropriate angles. The same pattern repeats. More women, more angles, always without the women realizing. And this was only one of hundreds of such clips. The person filming was a 27-year-old man from Bradford, but his name never came out. This guy bought Ray-Ban glasses with a hidden camera. Then he wandered into busy nightlife areas recording women. The glasses made it impossible to tell he was filming. When he had enough footage, he uploaded it to TikTok. It was all under an account called Walking in China. The bio read, "Record the nightlife of the city." The original account is gone, but this is a backup we found. The account exploded. 350,000 followers, 14 million views, and over 11,000 comments. And most of the comments were crude remarks about the women. This was clearly wrong, but somehow it stayed under the radar and it went on for months. People filmed without their knowledge, posting, growing an audience, until one woman saw herself in
Throw them in jail
videos.
forever.
Amy Adams was scrolling TikTok when she spotted herself in one of the nightlife videos. Before she could process her shock, she saw another clip of herself. Reading the comments, she realized exactly what the account was doing, and she wasn't gonna let them get away with it.
Hell yeah.
have to talk about this account because it's so creepy, and this is the second video I have been in.
Her warning video got 500,000
girl.
views. Other
Get 'em
women
banned.
checked the account, and many of them found themselves in the creepy
Dude,
clips.
if I was
They felt
TikTok, I would have banned
violated.
all
One
the
said,
accounts
"I didn't
following
see him.
that
I didn't know I
fucking
was
account
being
either."
recorded. I can't believe
two.
I've been targeted in that way."
You
Another
know?
put it this way.
All those
One, it didn't seem
350,000
like
accounts,
he was
fucking
videoing
horrible
our
people. They
outfits
should
or
be
night
ashamed of
out or
themselves.
anything like that. It was following us right behind, across the road, in front of us, loads of different angles.
The women bombarded
That's
the police
so
with
weird and
complaints. The story
creepy.
made headlines. One read, "Manchester nightlife videos. Women feel unsafe after
I
being
hope they find
secretly
whoever did
filmed."
this.
As more people complained, TikTok deleted the nightlife account, but that wasn't the end. Police were determined to find the person who filmed
Yeah,
these creepy
find
videos.
him, find
Police
him.
discovered that the guy wasn't just posting the videos on TikTok. He was also running a Patreon charging $16 a month for inappropriate clips. These were all shots that zoomed in on women, all without their knowledge.
People can film in the public.
So
it's not illegal to do
horrible,
that.
dude.
We want to look on a case-by-case basis.
I hope they
Attacking
got
the costs of stalking,
a
harassment, or
warrant
public order offences.
Officers admitted the law was frustratingly limited, but they stressed that everyone has the right to feel safe on a night out, and these videos stripped that safety away.
'Cause you
In
need to
November
give them, like, your
2024,
personal
police finally
information.
identified the man behind the videos. They arrested him in Bradford in the UK. His name was never made public. Patreon shut down his page, but some women in those clips still felt
Why are they keeping him
Now when I
anonymous?
go out, I am looking out for this cameraman.
Yeah, that shit
which
causes, like,
isn't
damage
something which
to
I've
you.
ever thought would be something I would have to look out for.
Up next is a TikTok video that
Like,
helped solve
it makes
a
you
murder.
feel unsafe all the
The
time.
suitcase on the beach. This
Honestly, I don't know why they would censor his identity. If he's so freely posting all these, I'm not shimping, thank you though. If he's so freely posting these unconsensual videos and stuff of these, you know, ladies that are just trying to enjoy their night and have a good time, fucking put his ass on blast. Tell us who he is. He was not afraid doing it.
The caption read, "Random
Are you
Nautica
hesitating
sent us to this part
exposing
of
him?
the beach, and we
Makes no
found this
sense.
black suitcase." The video begins with three teenagers
I've seen this
exploring
one
a
a while
quiet
ago.
beach. Two girls and a boy. They notice something wedged between the rocks.
Guys, we found a suitcase at the beach.
They thought they found something valuable, so they were determined to open it.
So we just found
Isn't
this
it like an
suitcase,
actual body?
and we're gonna get it. Okay, so they're like opening it up with the sticks.
But when the suitcase finally opens, their mood changes instantly. Inside is a black garbage bag. It smells horrible. One girl backs away and dials 911.
Okay, so she's calling the police so we can see if it's actually a dead body or it's just food.
Well, it wasn't food. Turns out two bodies were stuffed into that suitcase.
Two?
What started as a TikTok video was now evidence of a crime.
the
teens
hell?
didn't just stumble across the suitcase by chance.
thought it was
they
just
were led there by
one.
an app called Randonautica. This app gives users random GPS coordinates to explore new
Ooh, I
places.
heard about
It's a
this app.
geocaching app, and it uses number generation to take you on an adventure. And you set your intentions, and it gives you a coordinate, and you go.
The teens tried the app, and it sent them to a beach about 10 minutes away. They filmed their trip, found the suitcase, and called 911. When police opened the plastic bag in the suitcase, they found
because they
human
thought someone would
remains. Their TikTok
dispense
video went viral, amassing
vigilante
4
justice.
million views. TikTok eventually
guy?
deleted the video, but by then it had already spread
I
to
ain't
other
condoning harm on
platforms.
him,
The
but
comments were
fuck him,
split.
bro.
Some doubted it, saying it can hardly
knew what he
take
was
it
doing?
serious the way they made a TikTok out of
Should
it.
fucking
Others
expose him.
pointed out clues trying to solve the mystery. Anyone else extra freaked out by how the suitcase looks new and not water damaged at all?
How are you?
Soon the news picked it up.
A viral social media video claims to show the discovery of human remains near Alki.
Before
That's
long, the
horrible.
police
That's
identified
so
the
sad.
victims. It was a woman and her boyfriend who mysteriously went missing some time ago.
What?
Police even had a suspect.
The motive is not entirely clear, but the
do you
evidence is
stuff
suggesting
their
that this
two
all
bodies
happened
into a
because the
suitcase?
couple were unable to pay rent.
Police believe the landlord took their
What the
lives,
fuck?
stuffed them
The
in a suitcase,
landlord?
and dumped them in the
That's-
ocean. All because the
Ooh, that's
couple
horrifying.
didn't pay their rent. 2 months later, the landlord was arrested. In 2023, he was sentenced
was
to
him?
46 years in prison. The victims' families finally got closure, all because of a TikTok on the beach. Up next
That's
is
so
a TikTok video
sad.
about nightmares.
All he had to do was evict
curse
them. What
number.
the hell?
This TikTok was unsettling from the very first second. It appeared in December 2024, and the caption was, "I am afraid," with a number. A girl in the video named Lily said she found something online called the cursed number, and she was planning to test it that night. But what was this cursed number? The number was 690452, also known as the heaven or hell number, or the devil's digits. The story was that if you wrote that number on your wrist before going to sleep, strange things would happen. They said you'll see creepy things in your dreams like demons, dark alleys, and giant monsters.
I'm not trying that shit.
The worst part was this.
If something happens to you in the dream, like, you know, you don't make it, the legend says it could be permanent in real life too.
Thousands of people heard about it, some including Lily decided to test it. Lily came up with a system so people would know what happened afterward. She wrote it on herself. She created 4 profile pictures as warning signs. One picture meant the curse was fake. Another meant it was real, but she was alive. The third meant she was sleeping. And the fourth meant she passed away. In that case, her sister would set that profile picture. All viewers needed to do was check Lily's TikTok account the next morning. And the profile picture would tell them everything. But what ended up happening shocked everyone. That night, Lily wrote 690452 on her wrist and went to bed. The next morning, thousands checked her profile picture. It was the 4th image, the dead sign. According to Lily's code, that meant the curse had unalived her. The day after, Lily's sister posted an update. Hi, I'm Jennifer, Lily's older sister. She woke up but is in the hospital. I hope everything is fine. Thanks for the people who cared. 2 days later, on Christmas Eve, there was another update. It read, "Guys, unfortunately, my sister died tonight. Thanks for all the people who believed in her." Her sister even added a date and a dove emoji to the bio, like a memorial. The comments were filled with messages like, "Rest in peace," and "She's in a better place now." Whether this was true or not, Lily wasn't the only one who tested the cursed number. After Lily's video, another TikToker named Miriam decided to try it too, but Miriam was skeptical.
This trend going on where you write this number thing on your wrist, then you go to sleep, then you'll be stuck in your dream and never wake up again. I didn't believe any of this.
Miriam wrote the number on her wrist and filmed herself before bed. That night, she dreamed she was trapped in what she described as a Squid Game backrooms nightmare. She couldn't escape.
However, I was still stuck in that place and I couldn't get out, to the point I felt like more than 5 hours had passed and I'm still in that place.
Luckily, she found a way to wake up.
But then I got up the stairs and finally I found the door that I opened and then I woke up.
Her video got over 500 comments. One said, "I tried that one time and I got into a lucid dream." Others dismissed it, leaving comments like, "This trend is not real. Maybe it's just a scary TikTok story. Maybe
you know that you're
it's something
dreaming,
else." But
and
even
then,
now,
like, some people can control what happens in the
690452
dream.
is still listed on Urban Dictionary as the cursed number. The next TikTok was filmed in an isolated
I've never had that happen to me. I've also never had sleep paralysis in my life. I know a few people have experienced it. I'm alright.
Theater.
Fuck that.
In January 2020, a TikToker named Brendan decided to explore an abandoned theater. Then he filmed the experience and uploaded it onto TikTok. The caption was, "This was so dangerous." The theater was abandoned in 1996 because people believed it was haunted. Unfortunately, Brendan couldn't get into the theater because the doors were locked, but there was a strange eye symbol painted on the wall outside. The video got 1.7 million views, 330,000 likes, and thousands of comments. One viewer wrote, "I dreamt about an abandoned theater. This looks so similar to the one in my dream." But Brendan wasn't done with the spooky theater. A week later, he went back to do some more exploring. This time, he was able to get inside. He found something interesting, an old piano sitting center stage. Brendan claimed a girl passed away on that stage years ago, and that her ghost might still play the piano. Suddenly, Brendan saw something that spooked him. He turned and bolted out of the theater. The video ended abruptly, but that made it even creepier. Soon, exploring creepy abandoned places became Brendan's main content. In one video, he visited a deserted bread factory with an underground tunnel. And in almost every video, something happened to make viewers panic. At the bread factory, he got lost in the tunnels.
Unnerved followers began asking Brendan if he needed help, but he didn't respond, simply uploading more videos over the next few days.
Each location seemed darker than the last. Fans noticed his captions were changing too,
featuring variations of the words, "Where am I?"
Sleep paralysis demon, like, you know, ghost face, or like ghost, or, you know, one of the sexy
Wake
ones.
Up, help, and run.
Finally, he posted what some believed was his goodbye.
Brendan posted a final video explaining that it was time for him to wake up and rejoin the real world.
His followers waited for him to explain what was happening, but Brendan didn't. He just disappeared from TikTok, leaving everyone confused. Months later, the truth was revealed. It isn't clear exactly how it leaked. It turned out that Brendan's videos were not real. They were part of an alternate reality game. Every chilling caption, every close call, every paranormal encounter was planned. Many times it seemed his life was at risk, but it was all staged. Still, knowing it was staged didn't make the videos any less creepy. And judging by the comments, plenty of viewers are still haunted by the videos. My friends, some things are better left without answers. Visual Venture.
Yeah, it's hard to believe anything because they're always like, turns out 7 months later we found out that it was fake. Ooh. AGR, augmented reality, yeah.